She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a string jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pray that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary. Once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live, creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Yeah, she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know in your control by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Yeah, she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for.
I will come for you.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get in my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time, shifting my paradigm. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising and I'm just a drop in the ocean. Falling, slow motion. You're whistling on me and I'm just a drop in the ocean. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you. You pick me up and pull me down, hold me up so I don't drown. Got your head up in the clouds, nothing left of us now. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising and I'm just a drop in the ocean. Falling, slow motion. You're whistling on me and I'm just a drop in the ocean. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you.
Stop the time, cause I wanna freeze this moment. Make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. You make it go away. You make it.
Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it, see what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly, cause I know what you don't. It is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, cause that's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't see what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, then I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly, cause I know what you don't. It is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby. Get out the grave and I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. how sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're there? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet.
How to feel it when you're something.
How does it feel to breathe when you're out? They never seen you
Took a second, but I made ya. Waiting for you with open arms. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be taking over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. 'Cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my true love that I've been craving. Let me in now, don't be shy. We can be a summer story where dreams and reality collide. Are we back to the start? I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be taking over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. 'Cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. 'Cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my. What you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Your fingers on me slow. 'Cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. pain, all the hurt, all the lessons I have learned. I am stronger now. I won't let me down. Oh, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Oh, I will survive.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Jilly. How are you, beautiful?
Hey everyone. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Got the house to myself today, so I was like, damn, let's go live. So, yeah.
I know, I guess it would have helped if I
Not
picked
too
up the
much today.
phone.
The kitty cat should.
Ooh, I think we got a delay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think we do. Hang on a
Okay, is
second.
that
Let me
better?
turn down. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, good. All right. So, how was your day?
Good. I was going to say that
Hey.
it would have helped if I would have picked up my phone like an hour prior.
Oh,
I was just
right.
I was just, working around the house and stuff, and then I was like I hopped online and I was like, "What? Huh?" So I ran for my phone and
Oh,
I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just finished doing what I was doing and set everything up.
nice.
I tell you
Yeah,
what,
I just came
uh,
over from.
here,
Go
I'm
ahead,
going to
sweetheart.
jump down and come back up.
Okay, we'll try that. Yeah, because there was definitely a delay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take this one away so that when she comes up, it's all fresh. Anyways, hello everybody. How are you? How are you? It's Sunday and I'm live. Let's do a little bit of this. We'll wait just for a little bit. I know it's like busy out on the streets. Definitely, I was myself just as a couple of you may have been watching TikTok for the last 30 minutes, maybe not even. Yeah, and there's trouble in Brittney land, so there's that. There's that. So Um, there she is. Okay, let me just pull pull Miss Tilly back up again. All right, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you too. Good, good. Like I said, you might hear my cat in the background. She got like a new toy thing. It's really just this bundled up kind of piece of garbage that's like just kind of shiny and makes noise and stuff. It just crinkly and stuff like that, and she loves it. Oh my god, she's just dying for it. So
Does
you
it
might
look
hear
like
her.
foil almost like?
Yes.
Those are Gemma's favorite. Those and these little mice that have catnip in them. She loves those things.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can hear. You might be able to hear her anyways
I
in the
can.
background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
she's
sweet.
going crazy for those. Yeah, yeah. She loves those. She's got these ones are a little bit bigger actually. The ones that we found were a little bit bigger, so but she got a smaller one that like she'll carry it around in her mouth like it's like how would carry a mouse, how they would, and she just would carry it around in her mouth. It's so cute. So cute. She's getting big. She's getting
I
big.
saw that in the pictures. I was like, oh my God, she's like doubled in size.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes. Hello, Shift Happens. K-Mash, hello. Dreams, good to see you. Good to see you. How is everyone? Hey, William. Good to see everyone. Endless Blooms. GM Lovely. How are you guys? Excuse me.
Well,
How is everyone?
some shit
So
was
that
hitting the fan as we were going live. I don't know if you saw
I
that or
know,
not.
I was, yes.
I was
I
like,
was
delay
in
the live, delay the live, delay the live. Okay, this wrapped up just in time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Woo!
I was in Dylon's chat and putting a
Oh
couple
yes,
putting a
yes, I saw you. I saw you
yes, just
from the cruise side, and I was going, go
yeah,
Wispy! Yeah,
right,
woo!
like
I was doing
spreading
my Julie.
awareness, that's all. Just
I was
spreading
doing my
awareness.
Julie
So
impersonation.
I love that. So,
Oh
KMash,
no, I
well,
don't think he did. But she did. Oh, she's
yeah,
pissed. She's
yeah, she
pissed.
yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, she's raging, and then she like went to where he is in the house, obviously into his room apparently, and you could hear her in the background of his live saying, "You need to shut that
No,
down." Yeah, he made her, or she made him turn it down, turn it off, because they were
I heard
both.
somebody said some rumblings about a bag maybe needing to be packed or something. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
shots fired.
I didn't hear that part,
I
so
didn't either.
I can't really like comment on it, I guess, because I never heard that part.
True, true.
Um, and I was screen recording, but I stopped right before they ended it. So I was like, "This shit." Because
Well,
I
I'm
was
sure
watching it, I was like, fuck, I just stopped recording. Shit.
it's okay.
So.
I'm sure production has got it. I'm sure production is on it. Production, if
I'm
you're
sure.
listening, get a hold of one of us. Let us know. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So that, and I mean, he's the one that unblocked. So it's his fault.
Yeah. Right.
So
Exactly.
don't try
So.
spinning it on
Mhm.
pay because
Right.
your man's
Yeah.
a dog.
Exactly. Yes. And Endless Blooms, I really don't do TikTok either, but I have it downloaded just for times like now when we need it, like, so I do have it, but I never go on it. I never really think about it. I'm always on YouTube. So I just, can we watch it? Well, I don't, I mean, we could watch it from like Clues, but she's still alive. So I'm not
Yes,
gonna,
Clue's still live,
I'm
so
not gonna
we'll have
snipe
to do that
Clues.
at
So
another
we'll
time.
just, yeah, we'll wait. Somebody will definitely have put it out there. So,
Yeah.
um, they're people are snooping. That's right, absolutely. Got their
Oh,
binoculars out all the time, grabbing the good stuff. You stopped doing YouTube and went to TikTok and came back home.
Yeah,
But
she
yeah,
was. Let me just say this: some of the facial expressions had me going, "Run, Craig, run!"
right. I mean, while like she was so
Ooh,
jealous,
I
she was like, oh,
know.
they're all gonna go to you or whatever. You know what I mean? Somebody sent him. I don't know what a rose. I don't know what the fuck it was. One of those things that pop up on the screen in TikTok land. And
And she's like,
and she's like,
"Bitch, you wish."
right? Yes. Like, what the fuck, girl?
I
You if you
started
want,
laughing.
oh my goodness, it's
I
just
thought that was
insane,
funny. I honestly thought that was funny. I was like, "Brittney, stop!" Like,
right?
come
Yeah,
on.
like they can really, as much as I really
Whew.
don't like them, I think that they could probably do something together if if Brittany could clear her mind out of all of this stuff. I think that they could probably do something together. You know what I mean? But she
Well,
never
I
will.
mean,
She'll always be looking over on his side. What's going on over there? You know what I mean? She'll always
well,
be looking for the trolls and
let me
the
just say this: Mr. Dylon is completely full of himself over there and is feeling himself every time they do a live. And honestly, what I have seen, he completely ignores what she's saying, cuts her off, which I mean, I cut you off too, but I mean, that's just me. And I'm sorry about that. But
no, I
it's
did the same, so
different.
it's okay.
I mean, it's just, he doesn't respect her life. It's, she'll start
Right?
talking. She could be, we all saw she's reading and he just cuts her off. And she
Yes, I've
starts reading
noticed that
again
too.
and he starts it again. And it's like, I don't even
Right?
like the two. And I'm ready to jump through the screen and strangle him for her.
Right.
It's like, damn. So,
Maybe
I
that
mean,
is their thing, though, right? Maybe that is their show for the work. Maybe just them
all I'm
interacting
saying
with
is
each
that I
other.
think there needs to be proof of life of Dylon. Just letting it all be up. There needs to be proof of life of Dylon after this. And, we'll just wait patiently.
Right. Exactly.
It's,
Oh
it's,
my
it's
gosh.
actually, I, it was a lot. I was like, damn. I mean, the dynamic. I mean, it's got me wondering, does she even let him leave the house?
Right? I don't know about that.
I'm
I would
starting to
have to.
wonder.
Me
He
too.
needs to go get some protein, and she's like, "No, I'll go get it." It like, bitch, like,
They're a show for sure. Let's just put it that way. I guess I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of it's like watching a slow train wreck, right? That's like how they can. You know that old saying that old people always say, it's like watching a slow train wreck, and it really is. It's like,
it's better than Netflix.
right, exactly.
And and I'm just gonna say this: I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan, and I still have not watched the new Happy Gilmore because because what. You know what I mean? I mean, first off, I've been awfully busy, but I could barely keep up with the crap on here.
I know you just there's no time. There's no time. There's no time to do anything else. You got to be 24 hours a day on here. Keep up with it. God, you miss a couple hours and just geez, the whole place has gone to shit. So
From like Thursday till like Thursday afternoon till I would say an hour before our live. For me, it's just been a blur. I've
right.
been so busy. So, and it's like I'm trying to catch up here and there, and I'm turning on lives and I'm taking cat naps here and there. It's like, oh my gosh. And these people out here are wild. Like,
Yeah, they are.
the people got white boy asking for a freaking boxing match, and then Sour saying not unless I get beat him in between. I'm like, what?
Oh, did he reply to that?
He said yes, but only if he could go a few rounds with B Thug first. And it's like, that's not how that works. Yeah.
Of course he said that because he knows it's never going to happen.
Oh,
So, right? Like, oh, fuck, sinner, you big
freaking
ass
white boy
pussy
would
shit.
sneeze and the dude would fall over. I mean,
Oh my
come
god.
on.
Oh, 57 and he says, Wispy, she does say you need to shut that off before I pack my shit.
Oh, shots fired. Oh, that's
Ooh,
bad.
my
That's
gosh.
bad.
That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. Oh my gosh.
If she's pissed off, I don't blame her. He unblocked her. He's a piece of shit.
Very true.
Honestly.
Very
That's her
yeah,
man.
very
I mean,
true.
more power to him. You can't help you love who you love,
Yeah.
but you gotta
Right,
low.
exactly.
And everywhere he goes, he's gonna be on that prowl. So
Yeah.
do you want to live the rest of your life wondering what he's doing, who he's texting, who he's talking to, wondering if that calendar on his cell phone is a real calendar or a secret app to hide messages? I mean, girl, it's not a life that I would ever want to
Right.
live.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, very true. Very true. Very true. Okay, let me just get this done here. Move us to the side. Okay, so I thought just as a little, well, I don't know, I was going to call it a palate cleanser, but I mean, the appetizers are still the same, you know. So, a video of BJ. We all just, I'm sure most of us came from just listening to her on TikTok with her man. So I thought that we would do just a little palate cleanser. So this is it says Rage Quit. It's only a 10-minute song. And this is from 2 months ago, I believe. 2 months ago. This is Chroma Reels. And I just thought, you know, it popped up on my thing. I was like, damn, let's watch that. So here we're gonna have a listen to this one. So thank you everybody for hanging out. Pick your seat now. Get the good ones because the good seats are very much available right now. So Trisha has a clip. I bet she does. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. I just kicked myself. I turned it off. It's like shit.
When we're done with this,
You know,
Trisha posted a 1-minute clip. So after this, we could possibly watch that.
oh, okay. Awesome. All right, let's have a listen to this.
Oh, you're gonna come tell me this? You can't be serious.
Some comparisons of how she's run her channel for quite some time now. It's crazy. It's crazy. So here we go.
It's right now. I miss our old content. I really hate this drama stuff. Don't let them turn you ugly, Britt. I'm sorry, everyone. I want to be here. I really do. But this makes me feel icky. Love you. Well, do you feel icky when you're over there in Jay's chat and she's talking about kids and shit? Or when do you know the people that called CPS on me? You feel icky over there with them? No, you don't.
Excuse me, bitch, but the one that's called CPS is sitting over here with you. Okay, not over there with us. Not anywhere else. But they were sitting with you. So
yeah, and it was just
you know,
one person,
get
not
that
a
right.
they, them.
For sure.
It was one person.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Oh goodness.
Come straight over here and tell me about myself.
True friends, people like ourselves who back you, aren't going to go anywhere, and they're going to stand with you. You need an army to fight back. This is disgusting what's happening.
You go over there and you support people that called CPS on me, and then you're going to come tell me how you're disappointed in me and you feel icky about me.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Not over there, right here. You in your house. So yeah.
Really?
Brittney's not supposed to stand up for herself?
She can, but
believe them when they show you they're true.
She can stand up for herself, but when she lies, then that's when people come in and have something to say, you know? It's like, yeah, you know. Well, hello, Blondie BB. Baby. Blondie Baby. Ooh, I think it's Blondie Baby. Welcome, anyways. Welcome. Yeah, we're just two crazy ladies yapping about what's going on the internet. So. Brittney's packing her shit and leaving. Well, that's her choice, I guess. But anyways. That's between her and her man for sure. because he unblocked Betty. He unblocked Betty. Anyways, yeah. Rage quit is coming up. This is one of her rage quits. So, welcome everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me and Jilly.
Colors, Brittney.
Exactly, Mischief. Exactly.
That's all I got to say on the
Just
subject.
to RN, do you know how many times Emmy goes into those channels? All the time.
He's there every day. Just saying. As they drag the fuck out of Brittney.
Emmy, there's never a time they don't cover drama. What do you mean?
Oh, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I was like,
Well,
what
Emmy Jo
the
just
fuck is the
successfully
music? It's
caused
Crama Wheels.
a divide in our freaking chat just now.
What was that? Sorry.
I was all of a sudden I hear the music and I was like, Brittney was playing this music?
Oh.
And I looked up and saw the Crama Reels and I was like, okay, that makes more sense. Because I'm looking at doing other things right now. So I was like, what the hell? Okay, continue.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. Looks like there's people that
what? Wake up, Brittney.
A little snoozy.
being
Wake
nice
up.
about it, but how do you not understand? You go over there and you support Clue and Jay, and then you're going to come in here and tell me how my channel is icky. I can't. If don't nobody, if you guys
Icky,
can't
sticky.
see that, you're going to tell me my channel's icky while you go and support people that have called CPS on me.
No, that's from your channel.
That was your girl that did that.
Brittney. Yep.
I'm done.
This was 2 months ago. She said she was done.
And there's never a time where Clue and Jay don't do drama. What do you mean?
Well, they're drama channels, like
That's not true.
kind of with their
Clue
vibe.
does crime, true crime, and so does Jay. So that's a lie.
Oh, well, true. Yeah, that's right, actually. Especially Jay, because she really does a good job at separating everything. Oh, awesome. Let's go, Miss Dead Air. Come on. There's so much dead air. What do you think? She's like just raging out, or you think she's like sleeping?
She's reading something, I think.
Uh-oh, what's going on now? I walked away for a second.
Yes, this is what I'm going to say.
Oh, there we
Because
go.
I'm to this point. CPS was at my house twice this week. And I am
Thank your own people for that.
relentlessly to attack every fucking day. Every day. I'm not going to have duct tape put on my mouth ever again. Ever again. So this is where I'm at. If you don't
Hold
like
on for
me
a second.
or my channel,
How's that?
that's fine.
You don't want to put duct tape on your mouth. However, bitch, you're going to sit up here and expect to put duct tape on Granny's mouth?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up with that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to shut anybody up for an opinion or for playing your own words back.
Yep, exactly.
You can miss
And that's
every
kinda-
single one of us, especially Granny and Barbecue with that. Sorry, I'm muting.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of interesting because I have a live of hers pulled up that is called a freedom. It's a question mark after that. Freedom of speech. Let's talk about it. My thoughts on today and more. So that I have that pulled up. That I don't know if we'll get to it today, but it's one of the things that I have pulled up that I've wanted to that I thought, hey, that'd be good to go over that too. So be interesting. After this one, we're going to go back and we're going to finish off the video by just saying the what is it, putting the pieces together. We're going to finish that off because the first half was so good. And so I'm eager to see what happens with it, with the, ow, kitty cat, what are you doing? Oh my God. Okay, well, let's continue this here. Hang on.
It's absolutely fine. You don't have to be here. I can't. I'm so sick of these these one-sided friendships that I have. They don't two sides. You need to stop lying. You absolutely need to stop lying. You know nothing about my kids. Nobody on this fucking app knows anything about my kids. That's
people on this app know too much about your kids, Brittney, because you put it out there. Because damn, you have like a finger like Flash Gordon to mute your boyfriends, but when your kids come in, you just that you don't have to mute for that. Like, we hear a lot about your kids on here just from your own shows, your own channel, from your own mouth. It's crazy. And then she's like, oh, people are stalking my kids. No, nobody is stalking your kids. Like, that's ridiculous to say. Just like you like to, simp for Sinner, right? You're like, oh, and there's proof out there that Sinner has information about Queen Bee's kids. And you're okay with that? You're okay with that. But when it happens to you, then you're like, fuck that shit. Okay, I got you. Anyways, oh gosh, she's such a horrible person. Honestly. All right, here we go.
the problem with all of you.
Here come trolls. As always.
Tell me that people didn't know that wasn't going to happen.
It's obvious, guys. Open your eyes. This is gotta stop. Every damn night, something's got to go on in this damn chat. Freaking grow up. Act like adults.
Yeah. And what's the common denominator with all of that stuff? There's a common denominator with all that shit. And her name is Ms. Brittney. Okay? She's behind my little owl sitting in the moon there. She's behind there. So, anyways.
Let Brittney speak her mind. She has every right to stand up for herself.
So does everybody else on this platform, bitch.
Emmy
Shut
Jo,
the fuck
you don't
up.
Right? Exactly. And the thing is, like, Brittney lies too, right? She really likes to lie. And she gets caught in all of her lies because it's on video. It's on, in her posts, in her whatever, her lives, all of it contains all the proof that you need to prove that she lies constantly, all the time. Every single time that she gets caught out, she lies. She deflects. Something happens. And she's the one common denominator with all of it. So, reality, maybe you need to talk to your friend, okay? She needs to open up her eyes. Because there's two people, I believe, on this panel that we're watching here right now that are not even part of her channel anymore. So, there's that.
To cause a shitstorm
Brittney.
while I'm live. You could have easily sent me a message privately. It sure makes it look like you're trying to cause problems. You knew what would happen coming in my chat saying that. And then it invites the trolls. What would you come the F on? Who's lying on other creators?
You.
Stop. She is not lying on anybody. You trolls need to get the hell out of here and move on with your life. Leave her alone.
Well, you
Leave
proved
Brittney
to us she is a lion.
Emmy Jo has the right to say whatever the hell she wants to say. But to come into my...
Leave Brittney alone.
Just leave
been
her
doing that.
alone. Just leave her alone.
Been through enough, people. Leave her alone. Anyways.
I live and do it. Come on. I believe so too, Spicy. I absolutely believe that. A friend would have never just come and caused a shitstorm in my live like that.
She would have done it privately. She would have emailed you or texted you. That's what a friend does. You don't do this shit.
And then go to all the other drama channels and support them. Please.
Okay, so you're giving her, like, you're kind of giving her shit, right, Emmy Jo, for not emailing you directly. But yet here you are addressing that problem that you expected Emmy Jo to email you about. You're addressing it publicly on this live right now. So why didn't you say, hey, you know what? I'll email you. Okay, and go on with the show. But you see, it doesn't work out that way. It's called hypocrisy.
I'm going to stand by Brittney through thick and thin. Okay? Everybody needs to get that straight in their head. Brittney means a lot to me. I feel as a
We
daughter.
don't want
to me,
you,
okay?
so stay over
and I'm going
there.
to stand up for her. She has every right to speak her mind. Let her do that.
It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to come in here and say that in the middle of a live when you know that that's going to bring. And look, the trolls are coming in and it's causing a shitstorm. Stream is just completely destroyed. And congratulations, the hate channels are going to fucking rip this one apart tomorrow.
Blessed are the clip channels.
Wow.
Blessed are the clip
Landry, I'm
channels.
going to say something. I'm saying this respectfully. I'm tired of this happening every night. She cannot have a live when the trolls come in. Somebody pops off and says something, and it all goes to hell. Never fails.
It goes to hell because you guys get angry about it. Instead of just like respecting your chat and your subs and members and stuff, instead of respecting them, you guys always, when anybody has anything to say in your chat that you don't approve of, you guys go on the attack. You are the ones that go on the attack. Somebody could come into your chat.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, babe.
You also react to every single goddamn thing. Excuse my language for saying that. That is said in your chat. Not only that, you take whatever your chat says as the gospel. For the most part.
Yes.
Unless it has to do with your man, even though it's the truth. And
That's true.
And you make yourself the victim. Every time.
It's insane. It's insane. So, all right, here, let's keep on going here.
I'm not piling on anybody. Am I okay? If Emmy Jo is allowed to have an opinion, am I not allowed to have mine?
You can have your opinion, but you know what? We've heard mostly from reality rather than you. She's been the one that's been squawking and balking and blah blah blah. You know, so you haven't really said too much. You just kind of been sitting there. So
does Granny get to have her opinion on anything? According to you, no.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true.
Hashtag fuck you, BJ.
Hashtag punitive. I'll just say that.
Forensic accounting.
Yes, we did, George. Yes, we did. And here it is happening again. Thank you, Elaine.
I agree with you, Beautifully Broken. Oh, it's so hard to listen to her.
No, it's not. It's not, Rochelle. And then there's people here that are actually getting mad that I'm frustrated by it. Listen, friendships are supposed to be both of you give. But this, I have sat on my
is this you giving?
hands and bit my tongue.
Like
for
you
a
gave
while.
to Nana when she lost her husband. Hashtag fuck
burn.
you, BJ.
Ooh, burn.
You don't private message. Are you kidding me? You're really gonna sit here and tell me you didn't know what this would cause? You cannot. You cannot. And if it wasn't, if you didn't.
Okay, well, you know what, BJ? I think maybe along the same lines of the you guys are like kind of going at Emmy Jo that she didn't email you privately, right? But yet here you are going after her and just putting everything out there when she was your friend. So I'm sure that she kind of expected that she would be able to go into your chat and say something to you without you fucking reacting the way that you are now. Like you were a complete ass. Oh, out on my kitty. Oh gosh, listen here, ma'am. You gotta stop doing that. I remember when this was going on, when Emmy Jo, when they were talking. I remember it. And fuck, Brittney was such a bitch to her. She was such a bitch to her, and it's the same along the lines of what she did with Nana. Absolutely, like it's crazy, but that's who she is, you know. Nana went into her chat and just said something about. I forget what Nana said in Brittany's chat, but I know she went in there. And Brittany just kind of just went at her. I was like, what? So your friends are not supposed to expect that they should be able to come into your chat and ask you a question or leave their opinion. None of that. Like they get blocked. They get told to get out. They, that you've gone to the dark side, all that kind of, no. Okay. But okay, Brittany. Oh my God. Just
Lord, I can't even talk. I'm so upset right now because if you didn't go in and support these other channels, which are straight up drama, and then you come to my channel and tell me how I'm the problem, I can't, the audacity. And then everybody's getting mad at me because I'm upset about that. I don't know what to say, you guys. I won't even let Emmy talk. How can you say that? How am I stopping her from talking?
Wow,
allegedly sleuthing. That's funny that you say that because I got plenty of private messages from her. What do you mean you don't private message Emmy? I have a messenger that says otherwise. Kimberly Ashcraft. I have seen somebody in every one of their. I'm not even going to do that with you. You're from over on their channels. I've seen people in every one of their channels say that they did. Clue said she was going to call Kimberly. The other day.
She's one of ours. Go, Kimberly.
Those channels they incited. They are the ones that have spread the lies that were told to CPS. They are the ones that are behind it all.
That's a lie.
Don't come tell me.
Right? That is a big old lie right there. A big old lie. That was your friend.
Bubbles.
A former friend of yours. So, Brittney, direct your anger.
Next time she goes live, I'm going to look at her nose and see if it's any bigger because that bitch is lying. Pinocchio.
Right? Yeah. Hello, Bubbles. How are you? Hey, Selma. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Emin Greg. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. All right. Let's keep on going here. This is almost done.
It didn't happen from over there. They may not have picked up the phone and physically called, which I don't know. They could have. They incited the shit. They absolutely incited it.
Nope. That's wrong.
Prove it.
Exactly.
It was your person
Exactly.
that did it,
Y'all told
bitch.
know exactly what y'all were doing as well as you, Amy. You come in, you say something, and
I agree. She never has any proof though. She never produces receipts for anything that she has to say, right? Or any accusation that she puts out there. No receipts. None. Ever. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Here's one. You want to know how we all know that she's lying about it being a fake thing that Craig sent Petty a message on TikTok? Her reaction tonight proved that it was the truth.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's
because she lost her ever fucking loving mind.
She did. Yeah, that's very true.
So
that's
Brittney, quit fucking lying because we're always gonna catch you.
Right. Exactly. Ooh, girl.
Here comes all the trolls, and they start saying poor Emmy and this shit, and the whole stream is just fucked now. Congratulations.
Oh I can come back on later, so.
No, just the Aryan. I'm not mad at you. You've never come to my channel and told me that I'm the problem.
Later tonight.
I'm not mad at anybody that goes over there.
You are so.
I'm not mad at any of y'all. If you go over, I tell y'all that.
No, you took away prayers from Nana going over to nonsenses. You took away all those prayers, all that strength, all that
abs-
love that was sent to her.
Right?
You just snatched it away.
And you've
No.
actually said that anybody that goes in those chants don't come back over here. Bitch, miss us with all that.
Right.
all the time. You go wherever you want to go. What I am upset about is that Emmy goes over there and she's cool with the drama as long as it's on their side. But then I defend myself, and now Emmy comes in and tells me that I'm the problem. I have a problem with that. Not you, just the Aryan. I don't. You go. I've never told y'all not to go anywhere. Y'all go where you want to go.
I'm the problem
But
with
this
that.
ain't right.
I have a problem with that.
I'm gonna shut this down. I'll be back in a little bit, y'all.
All right, Britt.
I'll be back.
Hugs.
Okay.
Love you.
Right.
Goodbye. Done like dinner. Awesome. So thank you, Cromwell's, for putting that together. That was just sort of a little bit of a palate cleanser. I will right now put the link to this video that we just watched into the chats. And you guys can, oh, that's a long one. I hope it works. Yes, she told them, yes. She was, I'm packing my bags. That's it. Done.
See, and that they all said that they said we were jealous. Ain't nobody jealous. Ain't nobody wanting to be in that house, especially right now. No man.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
House of lies.
Okay.
It's like a deck of cards. It always falls.
That's right. It does. Okay. So this is the video. If you guys were hanging out with me on Friday night, we were going over a video that was done by Just Saying. And it sets out the timeline of the Rico and like Brittney's involvement and how Granny kind of got, dragged into it and all that kind of stuff. So it's been like actually really, really informative and really, really good so far. So I went back maybe 5 minutes or something just to kind of remind us what we were listening to and what part of the whole evolution of this that we're at. So I, like I said, just went back about five, maybe just over 5 minutes, and we will continue this. So thank you, Just Saying, for putting this together and sharing it with us. And here we go. Let's remind ourselves.
So yes, so that is what we are looking at. This is massive, and I kind of hinted at this a little bit. I've been thinking this for a little while, and I kind of want to just go back to kind of where I first started thinking this way as far as conspiracy. I don't think people realize what they had walked into. When we first started looking at the case, I think we were all kind of once we started to realize it was a crime.
Okay, so just real quick recap. Like I said, this is following a timeline where are we 42, 43. This is following a timeline of it has like text messages in here, video clips, live, from all different a bunch of people around here, and it just kind of follows the evolution of like kind of how Granny was dragged into it. And it comes with receipts for sure. So if you haven't watched so far, then definitely, I think we're around here, something like that. Definitely go and have a look, and I will put the. Thank you guys for the channel links. Thank you, Kim Ash. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really it's a good one. It's a good one. This is fantastic because I fell asleep Friday waiting on Infamous to stream the rest. Oh, she was gonna go. I don't know if she went on right away. I have no idea. I went to bed. I do know she has something on her channel though. So hopefully she had a good crowd in there. So hey, Halloween baby, how are you? Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. All right, you guys. Here we go. Let's keep on listening.
Some people have to learn the hard way. But I feel some sympathy for people that, in a sense. I don't want anyone, getting in this kind of trouble. But you can't mess around with this. This is Rico.
But ultimately, don't you think it's because it has impeded with the actual investigation is the whole reason behind these charges, not just to just go after these people, but to go.
And so it says here, how did granted in Pennsylvania impede on a search in Tennessee? Right?
Go after the enterprise that's causing the hang up in the investigation. That's my interpretation. Is that what you see as the reasons behind it?
Yes.
Hey, Granny, what's up?
Hey,
what's up?
Am I here?
Yeah, how are you?
Good. I don't even know how everybody else had this. I didn't even.
You're up here.
I had no idea until I tuned into Molly, which she got it from TM, who's directly connected to the. So whatever. But I only saw what I'm getting snippets of. I don't have the papers. I can't even get them to load on my computer, so I don't know how everybody even has them. I don't have them.
Christ. Your name, it's your lawsuit, and you can't even get the papers.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, I'm really sorry this has happened. And again, as I said before, I'm not fighting with you. Whatever I can do to help you, you let me know.
I appreciate
Bubbles, yes, charges, that's misinformation. There's never been any talk of any charges. All right, Emma, great, I will. Thank you. So yeah, there's the wording that they use, right? It's all just, you just want to, no, I'm just kidding. Well, just this little, that's about it. Yeah.
that. I think it's because I'm a PA resident. I was an easy target. Again, they mentioned
I agree with that.
they mentioned the billboard money. I had nothing to do with billboard money. I didn't raise that money.
You have no connections to the raising money for that at all.
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot that in here that they can actually get me for. I think it is definitely not that I'm not going to take it serious. I'm taking it very serious, but it's not up. They have the burden of proof, and they're going to have a hard time proving that I've done the things that are being claimed because I'm not. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, the problem is they're trying to freaking do this to make you waste money or trying to, so I guess the situation is like that. That's what their intent is. Their intent is to try to make you waste money, waste time, to go after you, to intimidate you. And that's what I feel like that's what it is. Because it doesn't even make sense. How are you part of an illegal organization that's trying to make money through Rico? It doesn't even make sense. You're on YouTube. You talk about people. What is the Rico? I must be ignorant.
Oh, is there claims of Rico in there?
Yeah,
okay. I didn't even know that's what it says in there. Also,
you haven't been served, so
right.
No.
The fact that first off, again, I'm trying to be careful what I say. I might have hurt some feelings or said some unfavorable things, but I never made accusations. I never made threats. I never raised money for billboards.
Yep.
Nothing. So I just love to see what they really have.
The problem with that is, Steph, is that you can't. Apparently, if you talk about this case, people will come after you, and it makes.
So it says this definitely started the decline in coverage of Sebastian's disappearance. People were intimidated, in my opinion, and I absolutely agree with that. And how sick of it is. Sean was behind all of this, standing behind all of it, approving all of it. He said many times, this my team, or however he put it, that he makes all the decisions. Nothing happens.
The general.
Right. The general. Exactly. I forgot about that. He's the general. Right, Bubbles? And that's why they got slapped, right? Oh, gosh. This is just crazy, insane.
So, why even talk about it? Why should anyone talk about this case now if they're going to be threatened with federal injunctions and sued and accused of being part of a RICO Act?
About these enterprises. And this part's got me interested too, Justin. Hearing that there's this weird underground.
This is infuriating to listen to now, knowing what was happening behind the scenes with BJ. And I agree. Even now, today, when there's so much that has come out about BJ over the last little while, the dirty shit that she does behind the scenes, the stuff that she does right in front of your face, and just the lies and the deflection and the lack of self-awareness, that it just all the bullshit, shoving things onto people that doesn't belong to them. It's just to make herself look like I don't even know, man. I don't even know anymore what she wants, really, honestly. Money, I guess, but I don't know. Eventually you get caught out to be a liar. You know, look what happened to Laura. Like, she definitely does not have the support that she used to have before when she was brought out with proof to be an absolute liar. And the same thing is happening to Brittney. So, you know, I mean, good luck with that girl. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Behind the scenes thing going on.
Well, I mean, you know, this attorney does, I mean, I just read it. He knows how to get the information.
Yeah.
That he needs. Rico law.
Mm-hmm.
Says, remember,
I think that this is going to go so much further than we know, you guys.
Hang on. Remember, BAJ has been in Nick's Discord since 10/6, October 6th, where there is a litigation lounge and scheduled meetings. And that's very true. We've seen screenshots of all of that. At least I have myself. So.
Mm-hmm.
Rico law.
I think that this is going to go so much further than we know, you guys. Because like I said, don't look to me for information or Justin. Like, the only thing that I really know is about my filing. You know what I mean? I'm not privy to anything else. So this stuff that we're reading in.
Okay, it says, I don't believe this for a second. She was in communication with the team, as we see from messages. So why are you always lying, Brittney? Why are you always lying, girl?
This filing is news to me too. So when I see them speaking about enterprises and things going on behind the scenes, it really makes me wonder. I'm
Enterprises.
like, I'm just an average person that's got a channel.
You guys are the only enterprise that's infiltrated this community, in my opinion. You're all the enterprise. You, Tony, Seth, everybody that's named on that injunction, the plaintiffs, all of them. That's the right there. That's the enterprise.
True crime. But it really looks like some of this stuff is going to open the doors to a lot of things that none of us knew were going on.
Read Tony's.
What?
Where are you at, Mr.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This is the second. Is it the second cease and desist that Seth has put out before?
Yes.
And this is what happens after a cease and desist, right? The cease and desist is saying, okay, tone it down or knock it off, right?
Yeah, that's what a C&D is for. Guess what? Granny wasn't a recipient either time. Granny was not on their radar until BJ put her there. And that's my opinion as well. I fully agree with that.
Well, here we are.
Yep.
This is why we can't have nice things.
That's so funny, but it's so true though. So yeah, don't play with the Rico log. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, tugs on heart. She's violent. She needs to be stopped. I just want to be able to come hang out with you guys and talk about things that I enjoy, cases, true crime cases, and to be able to.
Okay, it says, why can't you? This wasn't about the memorial. BJ didn't know about Barbecue Lady or have any interaction with her on October 6th. When she was added to Nick's litigation Discord, she was added because they decided to go after Granny. Remember the message on 9/25, because she was local, according to BJ.
Be around you guys. Hang on 1 second, guys.
And that's how they created. That's how they created the SLAPP, because they had two people in the same state that they could call like an enterprise, them working together. So didn't work out for them, but they tried.
Shady, conniving little bitch.
Right? Exactly.
Good Lord. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for that, for doing that. I could get 1 to 20 years in prison. This is serious. What did I say? They could get 1 to 20 years.
The sweet Christian lady, right? Christian lady. They can get
I take back. She ain't little.
Right. And this says they could get 1 to 20 years in prison. This is serious.
Here's the thing. I don't even want anybody to go to jail. I don't want any of that. I don't want anybody to go to jail. I don't want to take anybody's money. I don't want to disrupt anybody's life. All I want is for her to do what she does and let me do what I do. Stop doing things to where I have to worry about my children's happiness and well-being affected. Okay? Why? Because you hate me?
Granny has no effect on her kids unless BJ allows them to listen to the drama online that she participates in. And she does let them listen all the time. You can always hear her kids in the background, which is kind of sad.
Hate me silently. How about that? And that's all I'm going to say.
Filed an injunction. Ashton Rogers. News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry breaks down statements included in this lawsuit.
An 18-page injunction backed by a 323-page list of exhibits and testimonies was filed last Friday. The plaintiffs include Dog the Bounty Hunter, Sebastian Rogers' father, Seth, and the father's spokesperson, Tony Mathis, as well as YouTuber Andrew Griffin.
And where you at, Dog? Dog the Bounty Hunter, where you at? Where you at? Interesting. We don't hear anything from him anymore. It says, and you can bet anyone that her dog is suing someone from YouTube and TikTok when looking to find out who.
The lawsuit alleges two influencers, a YouTuber and TikToker, created a, quote, coordinated campaign of cyber harassment, false allegations, and witness intimidation. The lawsuit ties back to the search for missing Sumner County teen Sebastian Rogers. He was last.
So they were saying that Granny's Watching and Barbecue Lady were this enterprise and doing all these things in the background in order to impede on the search for Sebastian Rogers, which is insane. Like, it just blows my mind to think that they thought that they could convince a court that they were that it was true. That, you know, I mean, God, it's crazy. These two ladies from Pennsylvania had just happened to be like talking about the case, and of course they're like, oh, it's just insane. This has been so crazy to watch.
Seen in February at his family home in Henderson.
She don't want to go any further with it. She just wants it to be over with.
Right.
Which
yeah.
You're going to find out real quick that this is not over with. You still have a court appearance to show up for.
Right.
And the thought that comes to my mind is karma's a bitch.
Right.
But I digress.
Oh, it's going to be so crazy to hear what the judge decides to finalize and definitely like close this all up and be done with it all. But oh my goodness, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Dog the Bounty Hunter joined the search for Sebastian in September and added $75,000 to the reward for information, now totaling $125,000. The plaintiffs claim the influencers encouraged their subscribers to flood tip lines and law enforcement with false reports, have threatened Dog the Bounty Hunter and other searchers, allegedly slowing down critical travel and coordination for search efforts. A spokesperson for Sebastian's father said one of the influencers threatened to, quote, take him down, while Sebastian's dad wrote, quote, I'm fighting against a coordinated group of individuals who seem more interested in destroying me than helping to find my boy.
Why? Why would they? Why? Like, that's one thing that I've never heard anybody like. Why? Why would just a bunch of YouTubers focus and everything they're doing against this one father that has a child that's missing? Like, where are these people? Why would they do that? It just makes no sense at all. Just really none. Zero. And it's so mind-blowing to hear them say stuff like that. Oh my gosh, crazy. And you see what it says on the screen right now, right? He ends it with, if my son dies out there, they'll have blood on their hands. What?
No, sir. No, that's not. No, that's a lie. No.
Like,
no.
Oh, what an absolute wicked thing to say and a wicked thing to put on people that were actually trying to help find your son. Why the twist? That still hasn't been answered, if you ask me. Why the twist? You know?
He went on to say, quote, if my son dies out there, they'll have blood on their hands. The lawsuit urges the influencers to stop any disparaging comments about the plaintiffs, remove any previous video content doing so, and ask their subscribers to follow their example. A press conference.
Really? You are going to tell me that any of them would have said no to a pro bono?
Oh, goodness. So they say, so this is my opinion on this. They needed BJ's years-long back-and-forth feud with Granny to have enough evidence to put her into a Rico suit, and they needed a second person from Pennsylvania to put Barbecue Lady into a Rico suit. So, of course, natural thing, they thought, we'll put them together. We'll put them together. And it says that's why she got a free attorney, because Brittney was the one that provided what they needed, aka Granny, to put this into a Rico. Lovely. That's great, Brittney. That's great. You are a nasty bitch. A nasty bitch.
And it wasn't the first time that she wanted to get her legally either.
Right. Oh my gosh. She's such a fucking bitch, man. Wow.
Lawyer, I don't believe it. Especially, and I gotta be careful. I can't say much about litigation at all. Okay. But I think it's okay for me to say, especially, right, when their children are being brought into this, right? Basically, why am I doing it on the path that I'm doing it on? And basically, why am I taking part in this filing and not doing it on my own volition? Well, do you have several $1,000s to hire an attorney to file litigation?
Wow.
For the skunks, we gave you guys a lot of chances, and the ones that are still running around, you know who you are.
They say, as a subscriber who watches a lot of these creators, this stream seemed like intimidation to us as subs who like to discuss the cases in chat and interact with with the creators. The way this came across to me is that if we said anything that they didn't like, we would be added to the lawsuit. And I agree with that. That's very well said. Very well said. Hey, Stitching, how are you, darling? Good to see you. Good to see you.
I've never seen something like that, and I am very interested to see what the court's reaction is going to be, because love me if you want, hate me if you want, call me a fraud if you want, call me fake news if you want, call me a felon if you want, call me a parolee if you want. The law is the law. So when you go into court, you can't tell the judge, Your Honor, he's on parole, so I can do. Please give me a break. That's not going to work. If you think that's going to work, re-strategize. And there are more people that are being added. That is, I guess, the big news. Not really big news. It's just a few more. And guess what? There's going to be 50 people by the end of this. So more are being added as of yesterday. More defendants have been added to the case. Not many, but we are aiming for 50. And that's the number that we have.
Wow, we're aiming for 50. That's number. Okay. It says all of this felt like intimidation to both creators and viewers. At this point, the entire the entire community has read out the entire injunction, and it's been reviewed over and over.
49, or I think it was 49, the actual number. But that's a lot of people that are going to have a lot of explaining to do. It's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. It's with the court.
This doesn't sound like they can just shut up and all of this will go away.
So they can't just say, oh, we're throwing this in the trash. No, everybody's going to get heard. All 10 plaintiffs, in addition to the next batch of 10 that are being added, will be heard. So again, it's a class action injunction. It's not a lawsuit. It's an injunction. And it's a serious thing. And I don't care if you don't take it serious. I am just giving advice, I guess, to the people that don't. You should, because there's no to drag yourself into something that we all know you won't be able to afford to get out. Now, maybe there are YouTubers, not in this case, on YouTube that can afford litigation. Probably.
So just a side note, both Granny and Barbecue Lady are single moms with relatively small platforms. In my opinion, this talk about how expensive this case will be is more intimidation. Interesting.
Too. And that includes people that have 150 million followers.
It's almost like we've seen this before. This tactic. I wonder where. Oh, right. Something about a bullhorn. I don't know. It's coming back to me. We've seen this tactic before. Intimidation of money. Intimidation. They're gonna. Okay. Anyways, yeah.
And subscribers. Not anybody that has under 1 million. Not anybody that has under 15. If you have under 25 million subscribers and you think you're gonna win, stop. Again, the company that is coming.
How'd that work for you? It didn't. Sorry.
For you has gone after Jeff Bezos.
Both again. Oh, we read that already. Mm-hmm.
And subscribers. Not anybody that has under 1 million. Not anybody that has under 15. If you have under 25 million subscribers and you think you're gonna win, stop. Again, the company that is coming for you has gone after Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Same people that are behind this. And at the end of the day, they won. He lost. He's the world's richest man. So it's obvious that it's not going to work. If you don't live here, and there are a number of you that don't, that are being added to the case, that doesn't mean that you're not going to be compelled to come to Pennsylvania. The way it works is we file here, add you to the case, then send an attorney from, let's say, Virginia to a court in Virginia where they'll have a hearing without you there. They will enforce that subpoena and that case against you. And then deputies in Virginia will serve you. And if you want to be part of the case because you're a problem, it's an open invite. Ask the two people that are being added. That I'm sure if they know, cool. If they don't, they'll know tonight or tomorrow. They should know. Maybe they're keeping it quiet. But ask them what they would do different 2 weeks before today. You know what they would have done different? They would have stayed out of this because this is serious. There is a child that is missing and a corporation that's going to stop at nothing.
And a corporation that has shut down, intimidated almost every single person that was talking about it. So that's interesting. I wonder why that is. I still wonder why that is today. Why they wanted to shut all these people up. It just doesn't make sense. Seth said he wanted all the as much exposure as he could for his son, and he did nothing but just shut everyone down. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why? Why, Nick? Why?
To find him. They will take you to court in all the states that they have to. They will drag you on a tour from New York to Florida to Tennessee to Pennsylvania. Everywhere we have an office, you will be there. So don't jump in. We want to work with you guys. We want to work with creators. We want to work with YouTubers. And guess what? We are. Not just the creators that are on the Sebastian case, but we're talking to some very high profile creators that have nothing to do with true crime. Ones that operate YouTube. Ones that their numbers are YouTube. Without them, they wouldn't be YouTube. Those are the strategies we're working on. And you can be with the likes of those creators. You can be on the right side of it.
It says, again, in my opinion, this is all more intimidation to Granny and Barbecue Lady and all other creators and subscribers who were speaking anything negative about Seth, Nick, or Tony.
And you can end up possibly coming out of this case as not a creator, but as an individual who was part of a movement that ended the hatred that has ruined the chances of finding out dozens of missing children.
Well, how do you think? I mean, how do you feel being part of the very first anti-SLAPP in Pennsylvania? What do you have to say for that?
A legal team that we are assembling, aside from the one we have, they deal with appellate law. They deal with the Supreme Court of the United States. And we are hiring experts in the field of...
I hope you got a new legal team now, because
the rights you get as being an American, when you're born in America, you have, or if you are a U.S. citizen, you have rights. You have a constitution that protects those rights. And there are laws. They have to be followed. So that's the update, guys. There really is nothing to report per se, except that Sebastian is still missing. And again, the goal is to bring them home by getting the skunks to slow down. And I'll stop calling them skunks when they stop spraying the hate. I wouldn't, honestly, I'm the kind of person, and if Granny's watching, I'm the kind of person that would, at the end of the day, shake your hand and say thank you for stopping that and helping us find Sebastian. If that's your goal, call our lawyers. We'd love to speak with you.
That's a lie, you whiny bastard.
Yes. Hey, Katie. How are you, girl? Good to see you. Okay, so on the screen it says, this part sounds like manipulation to me. They have started litigation with Granny and Barbecue in which it is alleged that they are responsible for obstructing the search for a missing child and being involved in a criminal enterprise. None of it was proven. Not one single thing. I don't believe anyways, not one single thing that the green team accused anybody out on these streets of was proven. I don't think there was no receipts, no nothing for any of the accusations I put out about creators and subs and people that were, saying anything bad about Seth and his little green team there that he had. So, crazy. All right.
We offered that to barbecue. You know what she said? Get effed. And now, look what she's doing. Don't go down with her because you want to set an example. It's not going to work, but it will work for you to have a
It
great
didn't work for
career
you,
on
buddy.
YouTube if you get away from those weirdos that are trying to drag you in and probably make you a.
You got denied.
Right? Exactly. Dude, you guys made yourself a star. You guys made yourselves famous. YouTube famous. There you go. That's
but it was free.
right. Oh my gosh. Hey, Lesniak, how much did you actually get paid for all of it? Did you get paid for any of this? I'm just wondering. Like, who paid you? Where did the funds come from? I'm just wondering about that too, because I don't know. I mean, the team that was assembled, I mean, I think they're all just a bunch of broke ass motherfuckers, except for maybe Tony. He seems to have money. There's a picture painted that he possibly has some money. Dog, I don't know. I heard he owes taxes on, all kinds of stuff. So I don't think he has the money either. But yeah. Anyways, Lesniak, who did you get paid? Did you get a certified check? I hope you did, because I don't know about just a regular check. I would make sure it's certified, right? Or a money order, that works too, because then you know that you're gonna get your stuff. So
no checks. Nobody takes checks. Don't take checks
Right.
from these people, everyone.
No
That's
checks.
Yes, no checks, please. That's a public. No checks. So that's just a
right.
public service announcement from the Mini Help Channel.
Exactly. Hello, Aries. How are you? Coming in from Clues. Hello, everyone. How are you? Come in, soft landing here in the backwoods. Come on out and grab your seat around the campfire. I appreciate you all coming in. So welcome. Excuse me. Yes. Big Al, I agree with you. That was epic. So yeah, that was fantastic. Did they go back on live or just at one time?
I swear I hear Brittney yelling every so often. Like, I keep looking over my shoulder going, what the fuck? And I'm just saying, we will need proof of life after this eventually. If we don't hear or see from him, we will need proof of life. I'm sorry. Exactly. I've seen too many Dexter episodes. So there's that.
Right, exactly. Hello, Miss Clue, Pilot Clue. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for sending everyone over. I appreciate that. Watch for the planes, everyone coming in. There'll be a lot of them probably. So, yes.
I love you too.
Oh, she canceled her stream. BJ, what's going on? We need something to watch tonight. Come on, girl. Don't be like that.
Are you mad? Are you upset? Are you sad? Because you act like you need a hug. I don't know if that's the rap or not. I'm just...
So it's along the lines, same sort.
Yeah, I'll get my point.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Sailor.
Hello. Everyone coming in.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
I hope y'all had a great flight on your way over. We've got flour to the left.
Yes.
Drinks to the right. We've got dabs in the back. There will be no fighting, no rudeness.
That's right.
So have
Welcome
a good time.
everyone. Yes. She's more than big mad. Yes, she's very more than big mad. Absolutely.
I don't blame her for
Absolutely.
being pissed though. It's not Petty's fault.
Well,
It's his ass for unblocking
yeah.
Petty.
Yeah, that's
I
very
mean,
true. That's very true. Yeah.
yes, he's a douche.
Right?
He's
Yes,
a
absolutely.
douche.
Aries, Craig got busted. Craig, you got busted, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Anyways, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Okay, what we're doing over here is we are watching a video that was put together by the channel Just Saying. And this is a timeline of how pretty much of how Brittney brought in Granny's watching into this to create this Rico. It was her that put the word out, put the bug into Nick's ear, Hong's ear, Tony's ear, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we are watching. It's been really, really good so far. And we're getting closer to the end. Last Friday, if you were hanging out with us, we were going over the same video, but we didn't finish it. So I thought that we would do that. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So welcome in, everybody. Oh my goodness, filling up the house.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh yes, I was just gonna say, wow, we've got a full house. Welcome everyone. Welcome.
We do. Thank
Welcome
you.
to
Welcome to Wispies. So
Wispies.
sweet of you.
I'm Jilly. I'm the crew.
Mhm. She's the
Nice to
crew.
see
Julie is my crew. Ride or die, bitch. Okay. So this is what we're Holy Plains. I know it's a busy. We all got landing strips. You know, it's busy. But we like it.
Olaf
We
in
love
the
it.
house. Hello, sweetheart.
Yes, I'm sorry that I can't like address everybody that's here, but thank you. I appreciate it. If you
Wow,
don't
everyone's
mind,
coming in.
if you don't mind, we need you to say, because you say it best. If you do say you say it best.
We're gonna have to make sure that y'all make sure to hit that like button. It would be very much well appreciated. You need to help us keep us in the algorithm. You don't know how much that will help y'all.
Y'all, I love it. Oh, you ways. I don't have a landing strip.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, that sounded really bad, Wispy, but I was gonna let it go. But yeah, we got the little one. We got the little one that will come and bring attention to the dirty comment.
We are so immature.
This is why we can't have nice things, people.
That's right. God,
Welcome
you hear
in,
the word
everyone.
landing strip, and look where everybody's mind goes when you say landing strip. Like, come on now, people. Come on now. Y'all are so immature. Oh my gosh, too funny. All right. Anyways, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Okay, so let's just continue. Or should we rewind a little bit? Or I'm not too sure. What should we do? Should we start from the beginning, or what's? I don't. There's a lot of people here. I'm not sure how many of you have seen this. So, I mean, I'm up for whatever.
Okay, well, we can break it down real quick. Just Saying did pull together all these clips and videos. She basically broke it down to explain how BJ is the reason why Granny is in this, or Rico that they just lost.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just basically a breakdown of other receipts, because we've got the Mott's applesauce.
That's right. Absolutely. So, okay. So anyways, let's keep on going, and let's have my listen. Of course, this Pee Wee Herman.
Well, wait a minute. Should we do a poll
Oh.
real quick to see how many people have seen it versus hasn't seen it? Because I'm seeing some people saying they haven't seen it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Give me just a second here, and talk amongst yourselves just for a moment, and let me get in here, and I can definitely do that, because I don't mind going, over it again. I really don't mind that at all. It's because I enjoy hanging out with you guys, so I don't mind doing that. Okay, here we go.
So while we're waiting for her to do that, did y'all see that shit show over there? Woo! Wait, somebody's in trouble.
Dylon.
She was hot. I mean,
Okay, so it's just going to be the poll is just it's just a question start over. So if you want to start this over, then vote yes, of course, and if you don't, then of course vote no. So it should be in the chat. It should be popping up in the chat for you guys. It's been quite interesting. It's when you see the receipts, it like literally every single thing starts to make sense when it comes to Granny and everything that she's been dragged into. So yeah, it's just oof. Well, we're getting closer to the end. The video's an hour and 21 minutes, and we're at 55 minutes. So most of it we've already watched most of it. So let me see. I gotta check out my.
hello everyone that's come in.
Welcome everyone to this rare live. It's like pretty much daytime for me anyways, you know. I mean, it's only like 6:30 and
The
here we are live
consensus
on
is
a Sunday.
no.
I don't even see the
It's got 120 votes and it's a 40-60 split with no being 60. Oh, nope. We got it's 59-41. 59% say no, don't start over.
Okay, so we can just we'll just keep going then. That's weird. I can't see the poll in the
in the chat.
Well, when I pull it up myself, like when I go into my own live and watch it, I don't see it now. So Dylon's dark. What is that name? Dylon's dark disciple dimension misfit Aries. Oh, of course, Aries.
I was gonna say that's got to be Aries.
Right? Yeah.
Aries. Let me tell you what. You definitely have kept me on my toes this last year. You have given my brain some great exercise because I know with you the name never stays the same. Stays the same.
Yeah. Yes.
So every time I get used to it being one way, he comes right in and switches it up.
Oh my God. It's 2:30 where you are. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay, Crispy, I'll give you a quick rundown and then we'll start this again. Basically, I almost said TikTok, Tony. Craigie and Brittney did a TikTok live, and Petty typed in his chat and discovered he was unblocked. So of course everyone had to go tell Brittney. She was like, "Nah, no bullshit," and then she realized real quick that it was true. He had unblocked her. Craig disappeared from panel. Brittney looked very pissed off by the end of it and basically went into his room and said, "You need to end this. I'm about to pack my shit." And then she canceled her drama. Then she canceled her drama stream. And I said earlier that we might need a proof of life on Dylon later, because I think she's going to kill him.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you shouldn't have unblocked her.
Right.
Yeah, dirty dog.
Trisha says that she was unblocked too. Wow.
Oh, Trisha was unblocked too, Brittney.
Did you hear that? Okay, so like I said, what we said, we're watching just kind of the timeline of what happened and how Granny was dragged into this injunction, this Rico, and the dirty, slimy, snaky shit that BJ was doing behind the scenes.
Breaking
To
news.
be able
Breaking news. Chat
oh,
saying that it could be Dylon or wait for it, his mama that's unblocking people. Let me tell you what.
oh.
If my mama came into chat or my mother-in-law came into a chat and started unblocking people, I'd be pissed. And it would tell me an awful lot about how my mother-in-law feels about me. Well, she's not really your mother-in-law, but you know what I mean. So that to me says that she don't have no respect for you, Brittney. Just saying.
Right? Yeah. I mean, get out of there, mama. Get out of there. Come on. Let the children deal
His
with their own
mama
fight.
is his mod. Now, during all this, Brittney, for some reason, could not see his chat, could not get into that chat, and it was written all over her face. She was pissed. She was pissed, but she needs to be pissed at her man.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't even come out here blaming anyone over here. Because if you do, you're going to have a lot of pissed off fucking people. Your man is a douche.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. BJ, did you hear that, BJ? Okay, good.
I am very fake at my accents right now. I'm doing it mocking people. I am from the west coast of the United States. I don't have an accent.
I mean, either I'm from Canada, so I don't think I have an accent either. But people say I do. So,
Hey.
anyways,
I'm from Vegas, yo. So, hey.
Oh, there you go.
No, I'm just joking.
Right.
Calling him Craigie. Yeah, because that's Craigie. He is a douche. I mean, for real.
I mean, it must be something because if he knows not to unblock, or if he knows that Brittney wanted, especially Petty and a few others, Trisha probably, and maybe a few others, that she wanted them blocked, and then he unblocks them. That's not good. That really just not good, and it does 100% fall on his own shoulders. So deal with that.
Okay. Him calling himself Craigie is kind of cringe. I don't think I'll be calling him Craigie anymore. You bitches ruin everything. And I'm not calling our side chat bitches. I'm talking to them two that were up on the panel. They ruin everything.
Exactly. British Columbia. Yes, that is my home. That is my home. I don't live there right now, but that's my home. That's my home. And what cities to visit in Canada? Well, I mean, I'm not a very big traveler, but I mean Vancouver, of course, because it's Vancouver. And Toronto. Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you want to do too. It depends on what you like. In the winters, you can go to Churchill, Manitoba, and see the polar bears if you wanted to do that. The Winnipeg Shore, I guess. I haven't been there, so I mean, Beauregard, Quebec, yes. Old Montreal, that's where you need to go. Old Montreal. Oh, Banff, look at everybody's bringing them out. Yes, Banff for sure. Well, hello, Laura Woodhams from Canada. How are you? Good to see you. Calgary is a pretty good one. Yes, Calgary's. Go to the Calgary Stampede. Okay, that would be a good thing to do. I don't know when the Stampede is in, but it should be coming up here. Or, I mean, it's during the summer sometime. So yeah, look at you. You guys are bringing up all the good stuff. Yeah.
Stampede, are you talking about Brittney showing her legs last night?
Oh shit, girl! Ooh, you were hot tonight. Woo! Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Yes.
Like,
I saw that. I didn't know what she was doing. She was walking backwards, waddling like a penguin, and then, I don't know what that was, but I mean, if it made her feel better, then I guess. Stampede is the first week in July. Okay, so it's already done. It's already done. But yeah, Canada's a beautiful place. It really is. BC, I mean, to me, BC is the most beautiful, of course. But there we go, Nova Scotia. The West Coast or the East Coast is such a different terrain from the West Coast. So, I mean, Canada's just, I mean, it's beautiful everywhere, really. It really is. So, you live in New Brunswick for a little while. Nice. Nice. We are very kind and peaceful, Jasper. We are. We say sorry when we, even if we don't mean it, we'll say sorry. So, Toronto is the cleaner version of New York City. Definitely. Yes. That's a good way to put that. So, but yeah. Well, look at, I love to meet new Canadians. So hello, everybody.
Clue,
Hello.
girl, I'm glad that I was able to witness it, because I have missed so much, because we popped our live and it was like minutes, and I thought that she was going to delay her live. I was like, delay, but it all happened just in time. But yeah, she was pissed. She was so mad. Ooh, she was hot. And you know what? He's a douche. I mean, he shows his true colors every day. Every time they pop a live, he shows his true colors.
Right, absolutely. And you can see it on both their faces how much, it's almost like they just kind of like resent each other almost. I don't know what it is, but I have no idea. But Patricia, sweetheart, hello. And thank you so much for the gifted membership, and welcome, Rebel Soul. Welcome to the backwoods. You have a ton of relatives in Canada. I love that. Canada's a beautiful place, and it's huge. Will take you a long time to visit all the good spots. So, but yeah, just pick a city and go and check it out. Yeah, you'll probably be pretty happy. So, yeah. Anyways, okay, let's keep on going. This is a timeline of how Granny's watching got stuck in all of this bullshit at the hands of Brittney Jackson. That's who. So there we go.
I'm gonna mute myself, step away, and make some coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Rebel Soul, thank you so much. Look at you paying it forward. So sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you for the gifted membership, and welcome to Planet. Welcome to the backwoods. All right, here we go.
I guess I'm giving you advice that I shouldn't, because it would be great on my end if they were to take you out themselves, but it's just, I don't want to give them that satisfaction. I know that they are that dirty, and if they're going to do that to you, we'll take you in before them. Even though we're the ones suing you, we are suing you only because we want you to stop breaking the law. Stop breaking the law. Stop. That's
what law?
You can discuss the case. You can give opinions.
Stop breaking the law. What law? What law were they breaking by talking about a missing boy? What law were they breaking? See, interesting. What's going on there, Nick? You don't know what he's talking about, honestly.
You can't say
such a fraud.
Like, yes. This individual is a.
Okay, so it says, I have seen no proof. And these words, remember, these words are from Just Saying, and I'm just reading them out. It says, I have seen no proof, nor have I ever heard Granny say those words. I've never listened to Barbecue Lady, so I can't speak for her words. I do know of two people who have directly called Seth a pedophile, and never of them, and neither of them are in litigation over it. So why Granny and why Barbecue? You know what I mean? Why were these two picked? A SLAPP? Interesting.
Murderous pedophile. You can't say that. You can't say that this individual had something to do with somebody that died on their yard. You can't say that. Now, the fact that the people that you
It says, and Granny never said that. BJ had something to do with the person that passed away from a car accident in her ditch. And that's the story that we heard her, I think she told it not that long ago, about, that young man who was coming home. He was intoxicated while driving. He ended up having an accident at the end of her drive, or, where her ditch is. Yeah, we've all heard the story. We've all heard the story of the gun coming out and blowing up the memorial and yelling at them to leave and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that stuff.
you never met are willing to help you speaks volumes, because it does. It speaks volumes. You're taking advice from the wrong people, the people that are going to make you a scapegoat, and I feel bad. That's why I'm telling you this. I know we have our differences, but we are.
This one says, in my opinion, Granny and Barbecue are tougher than they planned, and I had more support than they expected. I think they wanted to sow distrust between them so they would turn on each other to weaken them, in my opinion. And that makes perfect sense to me. I fully agree with that.
From Delco, I don't think we ever met, but I will tell you that these TikTokers are trying to make you the scapegoat. It's obvious, because when you went on that panel, if you notice and go through the comments, you'll see that they kind of hyped you up to get on the panel, and then they gave you the right line of questioning to go with their case. But I guarantee you the lawyers are saying, hey, get Granny to go on there. We can try to throw stuff on her. Do you really think that Barbecue Lady is going to save you? Please give me a break. She wouldn't save herself. This isn't an invite only. It's open invite. If you want to invite your friends, invite your friends. We've got plenty of space. We have a lot of space. I think you can have as many people as you want. So tell your friends if they want to get involved. It's never too late. Even if on the day before this is over, they can still get involved, and it'll just prolong it by another 4 years. That's fine. But we're not going anywhere until not just that first layer of.
Oh my goodness. UA, he's talking about both Barbecue and Granny. So it says, another angle of intimidation, in my opinion. Nobody wants to be in litigation for years, both because of the stress and the ridiculous amount of money that it takes. And that's so true. So true. And they really fucked themselves that way, because now all of them are in debt. Every single fucking one of them are in debt. And I think it's going to be a pretty crazy number. And that's my opinion. When the judge is finalized and puts all this out, the ruling on the, if there's going to be any punitive damages or anything, if the judge gives it, I think that she's going to give it. She's going to make a mockery out of these guys. So, welcome, Just Me. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Backwoods. And Spilled Tea, welcome to the Backwoods. Thank you so much for becoming a member as well. And I think there was one more. And BJ Marshall, welcome to the Backwoods. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. So, unfortunately, there's only so much they're going to be able to get from a lot of these conniving turn-ups. I agree that too. I agree with that too. I don't think that a lot of them are going to pay out what they owe, but at least the judgment is there. You know what I mean? At least it's on paper that these people are scammers, and that they do what they do for their own benefits. This time it just didn't work out.
Hate is gone, but until the individuals that we are speaking with every day, the likes of YouTube compliance, he's the vice president of YouTube's compliance department, the division that goes over doxing. We're speaking with TikTok's compliance for their American. They have to follow a lot of U.S. law, given the fact that they are an overseas organization, and they are cooperating. You know why? They don't like against the law stuff. I know some of you think you're slick and you're gonna wait a month or two and then try to jump in. It's not happening. We're pulling you guys in, even if we think you're good. Even if you haven't said much yet, you're getting pulled in if you said just one thing, just so we can make sure that you're not going to pop out again. That's been the.
Says, how is this not intimidation? Nobody knows where their line in the sand is. So people start to be afraid of speaking their thoughts and opinions. And some of them completely stopped chatting. And that's very true. A lot of them did. We saw a few people back away, and it's kind of sad, actually. It's at the detriment of Sebastian, not anybody else, really. So yeah, pretty sad.
Problem that this Tennessee has had for the past year is every time they think they solve the problem, another 15 idiots pop out with the same thing. Not happening here. We have a list of everybody that did that last time, and they're being added to the case. And we have a list of people who might do it this time, and they're being added to the case. That's the beautiful thing about Rico. You don't need to know each other. You just have to have connections that ultimately link with one another. I am pretty sure that Barbecue has a connection that 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 knows Clue, that knows every, so that's how Rico works. It's not about, I don't know that person. Well, I know you don't.
So
That's the
wrong.
beautiful thing about it. This is
Thank you so much, Patricia, for the $2. I love you too, girl. I love you too. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you.
Thank you, Patricia.
Yes. Bro, you stalked my entire X history. Yeah, they did a lot over on X. I mean, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. It's crazy.
They're still trying to
Now-
intimidate people. Exactly.
Right, and they have also changed their name of the At Night, whatever. I don't even know what it is anymore, but they've changed their name again. I don't know. That's like 15 times since all this bullshit started. I'm just, yeah. Yes, he did just say Clue's name. Yes, let's go. We can go. He was just kind of saying that he figured that Barbecue had a connection, who had a connection, who eventually got to Clue. Eventually, those connections got to Clue.
And nobody's shown any proof of that, mind you.
Right, exactly. Not one little lick of any kind of evidence. Not just to us, but to the courts. Like, they didn't submit anything, as far as I heard. They said things, they wrote things, they typed it out, but they didn't actually present anything of what their accusations were. It's insane, man. Oh goodness. So anyways, it's interesting to listen back to how cocky they were and how, and now where are they? What are they doing?
your modern day Rico
can we
case.
pause this?
And it's going.
What blows my mind is that their followers don't realize that these asshats don't have the ability or the power to file RICO charges.
Right.
That and that's, I mean, to me it was comical. Not that they put Granny or Barbecue through this, that these people are so stupid that they believe that they have the power to do that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
They're snakes. They're
I
con
agree.
men.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny how they all managed to slither together. I always wonder if, like, did they know each other behind, like, Tony, Hong, Nick, did they know each other? You know what I mean? Before all of this? I mean, I have no idea if they do or not, but they definitely are similar. You know what I mean? They're all snake people. They're all fucking snakes.
They go after what they perceive as weak women. That's
right.
And boy, did they get more than they bargained for the two that they went after.
They got a slap in the face. Just saying. That's right, exactly. Oh, here we go.
To make case law, because this case is going to decide if RICO is applicable to gangs on the internet. And I will leave it up to the courts to decide that.
Okay, Tony Soprano wannabe.
This is going to be a benchmark case because
what the fuck is that? Not saying that there aren't gangs. So, like he says, gangs on the internet.
And that's insulting Tony Soprano. So I got to think of somebody different, because I actually love Tony Soprano. So I'm not going to put Nick and Tony in the same. Tony Soprano and no, you just a wannabe piece of shit's what you are.
Right. Oh my gosh. You gang. Right. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Patricia, thank you, sweetheart, for the gift of membership. And welcome to Adam.
OG Fish goes, the fit on Nick's suit, he wore to court told me all I needed to know. I bet.
Oh
I
my
picture him
God.
showing up with a members only jacket. Sorry.
Oh my God. Yes. I see it too. I see it too.
They will decide, is Rico applicable to YouTube creators?
Oh, sorry. I was going to read this. It's a gangs on the internet. We are in a trauma community. People fight, make up, fight, hate bond, and fight again. It's an entertainment app. People come here for the content and social interaction. Nobody is part of a YouTube gang. So, and that's another one of those words that they use to like make it they think it makes a bigger impact, right? Of, more believable. No. Oh, God, this is so ridiculous.
Wait a minute. We got UA. No, Patricia. No, it's okay. The UA's just UA's good. UA easy, Patricia. UA just told me to fuck off.
Oh,
Patricia's like, bitch, I'm gonna come at you. She's always ready, man. I love Patricia. That's
She
awesome.
is. I love her too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Say fuck off again,
I
UA,
love
and
her
see what
too.
happens. Ha ha.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, but I'm talking about like the old 1980s, like members only jacket that like, I don't know. I just creepos. Like that's whenever yeah, no.
Right. Yeah.
No
yeah,
offense,
I
UA.
totally-
I'm sure
yeah.
yours is very nice. I'm talking about the very old vintage, stanky, stale ones. Okay, that's all.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I love you guys so much, honestly. Oh, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. Okay. Sounds like gang activity.
Kind of did. That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Hey Glennis, how are you? Good to
Gang,
see you. Gang gang. Sorry.
I don't know. We're asking the court. We'll find that out, and obviously you will too. As soon as we have a hearing date, we'll let you know. There will be a hearing, and there will be many hearings. It's not going to be just one. And as far as Granny's watching, if you are watching, this was in no way meant to slam you, but you are being taken advantage of by the other side, being your co-defendant. They think that, honestly, if I were you, I would have an attorney before you speak with her and her attorney, because her attorney is telling her what to tell you, and it's helping their strategy. Not that I care
How
about
do you
strategy,
know
but
that? How do you
it's a
know
shame to
that,
see you
dude?
get really
How do you know
thrown
what
into the
her
ringer
attorney
by
is talking to?
the same person that
Who
is
they're
protecting
talking?
you.
What are they saying?
Reach out to Joe Lesniak if
Come
you want,
on.
and he can, if you have an attorney, put him in touch with him. And if you don't, still, Joe is happy to help. You
Okay, so this one says, this is a new one for me. I've never heard of going to the attorney that is litigating against you to have him find an attorney for you. No thanks, it says. That's crazy.
Find an attorney.
Hey, you want to take me to court? Can you find me a lawyer? Can you recommend something? Oh gosh, he's very assy. I agree. Very, very pompous. Yes.
For the first
He's
appearance, I'm
full
sure,
of word
and also
salad and
so you
intimidation, and I believe that he has little man syndrome. But that's just my
Yes.
opinion that I'm allowed to
Yep.
have.
I agree.
So
I agree.
there's that.
Yeah. And in my opinion, I mean, I think he was someone's little bitch in prison too. Sorry. Sorry about that. Did I say that out loud? Anyways.
can have an attorney present.
I think he did in prison though, UA. I think maybe he did. Maybe he got a little love in prison.
Yeah, I
don't
heard
know.
he was known as Two Pump Chump.
Oh, damn, Jilly girl. Burn. I'm telling you, see, that's why she's my crew. I'm telling you.
I'm going to hell.
No, you're not. You're. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We all are. So, what is I don't know who says it, but Rowena, I think she says. Rowena's the one that says it. She's like, I'm driving the bus. I'm driving the bus. So we'll just get on Rowena's bus. So. All right.
we discussed
I like to
getting out of
drive
this thing for you.
monster
Because there's a
trucks.
way out for some of the people that are in this. Others, there is no way out. The only way out is going to be by the judge's decision, that the judge is going to decide their ultimate fate. But some of you have a way out.
This it says this next part is confusing also. Nick is saying that there is a way out for Granny. I don't understand this because it's already filed in court with accusations of criminal activity. And what that was is Hong, I believe that it was Hong, sent Granny an email or a message somehow and said, if you pay us $500, this can go away. And Granny basically, I'm pretty sure, said, fuck you, let's go. So, yeah. Interesting. That sounds a bit like criminal activity to me on their end, not on Granny's. So, yeah. That didn't work for them.
And Granny, you are one of them. You are somebody that has a way out. Just if you have an attorney, please have him reach out to Lesniak. If you don't, still, you could shoot Lesniak an email. You can call him.
This is crazy. It says, if she were truly part of a criminal enterprise, why would you give her an out? And in a few seconds, Nick is going to say that they aren't settling, and this is going to be heard by a judge. I'm confused. So, a little, a little discrepancy there. So,
he's allowed to, I believe he can speak to you as long as he gets you an attorney or helps you get an attorney, but we will make sure that happens if we have to. Again, please reach out. Stay safe, everybody. Stay vigilant. Stay out of the way. If you are a random person that's watching this, like, no matter what, we're not ending. We're not settling. We're going through litigation. We're going through depositions, and we're going to go to
okay.
Yeah, how about this aged like fine wine?
Oh, right, exactly. And thank you, Runners with Scissors, for the correction. They say that it was actually Nick in Granny's watching chat saying that $500 and we can end it Monday. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate you correcting us on that. 50 does plus 2 times 500.
trial for some.
Judge Judy? It should have gone in front of Judge Judy. That would have been epic if it went in front of Judge Judy. Oh my gosh.
I thought it was good. I was hoping for Judge Medea, but that's just me.
Well, there you go. Yeah, yes. They wanted all those names to contact them and extort them all for $500. These people.
This is going to be a 4 to 5 year litigation. Let me put that back in. This won't end until the year 2030. There's going to be a new president, a whole new world by then. That's when this is going to be.
When it took not even a year, I think. I don't think it's been a full year yet. I think they're on like 11 months or something like that. I don't think it's been a whole year. And it's 2030 too. You're going to be bored for the next 6 years. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with yourself? Hi, Rowena. Hey, sweetheart.
Be over. So next time you click go live.
This ass, Pretty Bird. This is Nick has a fat suit. That's how I say it. Nick has a fat suit. Is the guy that's on the screen. Yeah. And he wasn't really able to do anything because he's on parole. And he's not allowed to leave the state of Pennsylvania. And also, he's not really supposed to have any interaction with any kind of law enforcement, I think. Something along those lines. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, he went to jail for fabricating emails that included racial slurs. And it was his parole officer that he tried to throw under the bus. So yeah, and he ended up in prison for that. So it's kind of interesting now to know that, knowing how, like, they said that they've gotten threats and all kinds of stuff, right? And they've shown none of it. But if they need anybody to, whip up an email, I guess Nick is their man. Nick is their man on the team. So anyways.
Think about that. And if you want to be stuck on that live until 2030 with the rest of the people that are, that's fine if you do. think about that. It's going to be a very long time because by the time this thing gets to a jury, we're talking 6 years.
Somehow say that because I signed a small portion of that filing that I am responsible for everything that happens, when that couldn't be further from the case. Another thing too, other people's parts in.
You are responsible for everything that happens to Granny in this case, for sure. Okay, so it says BJ, it isn't 10 separate cases with 10 different judgments. It's one case, 10 plaintiffs, 2 defendants. Sadly, I don't think you know, or don't think you understand this. Even now, like, I still don't think she understands it now. But that's what she's thought the whole time through this, that her part of this Rico only had to do with her argument with Granny. That's it. And girl, you signed that dotted line. You should have known what the fuck you were signing. It's crazy. Yes, barbecue is added as well. Yeah. Convenience. I think it was convenience, right? It was convenience to have both of these ladies on this filing because they were both in Pennsylvania. So, yeah. 50 Joes. I'll see your big back in Pennsylvania. Girl. Take pictures.
That filing don't have anything to do with me. I don't know how people keep getting that mixed up, but that's not how it works. I have my part.
You don't know how it works.
They have theirs. You know, if something happens with mine, that doesn't have any.
Ooh, and where was Seth? Where was Tony? That you can't tell me that they weren't listening to BJ. Where the fuck were these people to actually correct her and make her understand what she was actually a part of? It's insane that she thought, and she didn't know, she just didn't understand even reading something from the court when it's had plaintiff and then it had 10 names and then it had defendants and it only had 2 names. Like, it's insane to me to think that BJ thought that it was just her and Granny and everybody else on there just didn't matter. Like, she could almost have a case against a fucking Lesniak shithead there because he obviously didn't do his job. She did not understand the process. She did not understand fully what she was getting into. And I mean, that's her fault, I guess. But on the other hand, there's the legal process and there, you know what I mean? I think that lawyers have a duty of, making sure that their clients understand the process that they're going to be going through. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Dumb as fucking rocks. I don't know. Oh, anyways.
Thing to do with theirs.
And there's one judgment. The judge isn't viewing each declaration as a separate case. For example, the judge cited a message from Tony to Barbecue to make her decision on the anti-SLAPP.
Or vice versa. Like, because I keep hearing that argument, like, so-and-so, I don't know, they'll say so-and-so told us a lie or something, right? Therefore, that's going to make the whole filing implode. No, each person has a part. Yes, it's an entire filing.
Oh, gosh.
But each person has.
So this says, let's take a look at the actual filing and see what exactly they were seeking from Granny and Barbecue.
Their part. And people are like, well, you should know about everybody's. No, I shouldn't. That's not the only thing that I need to focus on is my own.
Okay, we're going to take a look at the actual relief sought in this injunction because BJ wants to keep saying that she wasn't asking for anything but Granny to shut up about her. What they were really asking for did include money and several other things. And BJ, you're not separate from the rest of the plaintiffs. It is all one case. So let's look at each thing. Relief sought, wherefore plaintiffs respectfully request that this court enter judgment in their favor and against defendants, granting the following relief. And we have a preliminary injunction. And the first one is prohibiting them from disclosing or recording any private conversations. That's not a problem for Granny, so that one's not a big deal. Now, in my opinion, number 2 is where we already start seeing what I think was an attempt to railroad Granny and Barbecue into being quiet because they know that they're single mothers without the resource to defend themselves without the help of their platforms. So number 2 said direct defendants to cease the use of crowdsourcing or fundraising platforms, including but not limited to GoFundMe, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Pay, YouTube Super Chats, to solicit funds for legal defense or any other purpose related to litigation. All fundraising must be transparent and no misleading statements about the case. Again, I think that they knew that they would not be able to afford this without the help of their platforms. And this was, in my opinion, an attempt to shut them down right at the start. If they can't raise money, they can't go any further. And I think that was the plan. Number 3, prohibiting.
But here we see Miss Tutti Frutti over there fucking opening gift give go or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know what the hell it is, but asking for money for lawyer fees. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
For a lawyer that she says that she has, that she actually doesn't have, for a lawsuit, or maybe not lawsuit, that she doesn't have and won't ever do, but yet her man got a $700 smartwatch. Just saying.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Granny and Barbecue, along with their associates, from making defamatory or disparaging statements regarding Seth, Tony, At Night, or any other named individuals, whether direct or indirect, through any platform or medium to prevent further harm to plaintiff's reputation and emotional distress. Now, I don't know, does this mean that they get to set what they say, what they think are disparaging terms? Because different people feel like different terms are disparaging. For BJ, emotional distress could be caused by her hair looks greasy. So I feel like, this is a very fine line. You could easily infringe on their free speech because you're telling them basically they can't say anything negative about any of the plaintiffs. So where's the line on that? How do they decide what is disparaging and what isn't? And then number 4 is again about doxing, directing defendants, Barbecue Granny, to cease any attempts to portray, disclose, or release private information, identities, or family details of plaintiffs and associated individuals, whether through social media, public forums, any other channels, to protect safety and privacy of those involved. Okay, that's not an issue, not a big deal for number 4. Okay, number 5 is a big deal. Require defendants, Barbecue and Granny, to immediately remove any existing online content, video, post, publications that reference any of the 10 plaintiffs in a defamatory, harassing, or intrusive manner, and certify in writing that it's been permanently removed. Now, this is going to include any video that they feel is disparaging to them. And again, I ask, who decides what is disparaging? What is harassment? Because we know that BJ has a very low threshold for harassment. So that's going to be a lot of content that Granny has to remove, and that is money lost. When you take down all of that content, you're losing revenue and view hours. So it is a big deal. And it's also infringing on free speech because there are going to be things that aren't defamatory by law, but they feel are negative towards them that she has to take down simply because they don't like what's being said about them, in my opinion. And number 6, BJ, listen up. Order defendants, Granny and Barbecue, to reimburse plaintiffs for any cost incurred in addressing or mitigating harm caused by defendants' unauthorized disclosures and defamatory conduct, including, but not limited to, legal fees, investigative costs, and any necessary remedial actions. Now, in my opinion, they are going to try to get as much money as they can. And you have to remember, in Pennsylvania, if there is RICO charges included, all monetary awards are ×3. So what this would come down to is...
And I heard that too. I heard it could be up to 3 times. But with the SLAPP, I think it's very likely that they could get up to 3 times. And this video is, OG Fish asked who this video is. This is a video that was done by Just Saying. This was 2 days ago, and I will drop the link in the chat for you guys again. So you can go on over and make sure that you give her a view, a like, leave a comment, give your opinions, and it's a good one. It is an hour, and most of it we haven't watched most of it with you guys tonight, but we did it on Friday night, and it's pretty interesting. I'll tell you that, it's pretty interesting. BJ's a fucking snake bitch.
If they took the retainer that Lesniak usually gets from people, I know they didn't pay it, and I don't know how this would work, but if he were able to take that retainer and get that ×10 plaintiffs, So Granny and Barbecue would each owe that retainer fee. Let's say it's 100,000. I know it's not, but say it's 100,000. So they would owe that times 10, and then each 100,000 is going to be times 3. So you're going to have 300,000 times 10 plaintiffs. So whatever amount they come up to, and I don't know how they are going to determine investigative cost. Is that BJ gathering clips and how much time was actually spent on that? Is somebody keeping track of that? How much do they charge? Like, how do they figure that out? This feels like a very generalized amount that could include a whole lot of things because it's not limited to what they listed there. So yes, BJ, there is a request for money. It is definitely involved, and it's times 10 and then times 3 if Rico is included.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Okay, number 7. This is why Granny kept saying she is fighting this for everybody because this,
right? Like, it's just unbelievable.
That actually made me feel sick in my stomach because you know who's going to suffer for this? Her kids. Your kids are going to suffer,
Right.
Brittney.
Yeah, exactly. Daddy's buying a new watch, so it seems a lot of I'll just leave it there. Daddy's buying a new watch. If you have donated to her legal fund, that's where it's going. Daddy got a new watch, $700 one.
In her opinion
is trying to silence.
Right. Thank you.
It's us as viewers, supporters, okay? Mandate that defendants inform their audiences, including followers, supporters, subscribers, and associates, which I assume are creators that they associate with, to cease and desist from all defamatory, harassing, or threatening behavior and provide evidence to the court. Now, again, this is what defines harassing or threatening behavior because all people have a different threshold for that. And again, BJ's is very low. So they want Granny to come on and tell everybody that is in her audience and the creators that come on her panel, you cannot talk negatively about these 10 people while you're on my panel or while you're in my chat. So that is controlling our free speech because we should be allowed to talk about what we want, how we want. We shouldn't go into someone's chat and be told you can only talk positive about these people. That is trying to control the audience's free speech and keep us from talking negatively about BJ, about Tony, about Seth, about all of these people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that that's exactly what this means. That is my interpretation, that they are trying to control even what her audience is allowed to talk about. And number 8 is just any other relief that the court deems just. And that's the preliminary injunction relief. So that would go into place once it's filed and before they go in front of the judge for the actual trial. And luckily, anti-SLAPP law exists in Pennsylvania. And we see the message that Tony sent to Barbecue Lady that says basically, I don't care if I win or lose, I just want to make you pay. Yeah. Basically, I'm punishing you by making you spend all this money, and I don't care if I win or lose. So
oh, God, these people are just so stupid. Stupid to fucking say all this shit. Have all this fucking evidence and this proof out there that they're just a bunch of fucking sleep. Like, unbelievable. They have tried to put themselves out there as this, organized corporation or wherever the fuck you want to goddamn put it, that has, smart people that know what they're, seriously. My gosh, this is unbelievable.
SLAPP shuts stuff like that down. It keeps people from being financially drained in cases that are unjust. And in this case, the judge decided that this was infringing on free speech. It was trying to shut down their free speech. So when the anti-SLAPP is granted, that should put a stop on the financial draining. Now, of course, they've appealed, so there's more financial stuff going into it. But if the court holds the anti-SLAPP judgment up, then the court fees incurred during this appeal time will also be awarded times 3. So hopefully that happens, but it was just the relief sought in the preliminary part of the injunction. And number 8 is just any other relief that the court deems just. And that's the preliminary injunction relief. So that would go into place once it's filed and before they go in front of the judge for the actual trial. And luckily, anti-SLAPP law exists in Pennsylvania. And we see the message that Tony sent to Barbecue Lady that says basically, I don't care if I win or lose, I just want to make you pay. Basically, I'm punishing you by making you spend all this money, and I don't care if I win or lose. So anti-SLAPP shuts stuff like that down. It keeps people from being financially drained in cases that are unjust. And in this...
Right, Glennis, it is so nuts. And I asked, I saw somebody ask if Tony or if Craig deleted his TikTok. I'm not too sure, but I do know that lives delete automatically when you're done them, so you can't go back and watch them again.
That's what I
So
was
if you,
replying to. That's why I
yeah,
deleted it, because he meant something different. So I was like, I'm going to take that down. But yeah,
yeah,
if
yeah,
if
they don't
if
stay.
if it's gone, she made him, because yeah, she was pissed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So
Case, the judge decided that this was infringing on free speech. It was trying to shut down their free speech. So when the anti-SLAPP is granted, that should put a stop on the financial draining. Now, of course, they've appealed, so there's more financial stuff going into it. But if the court holds the anti-SLAPP judgment up, then the court fees incurred during this appeal time will also be awarded ×3. So, okay, now we're going to look at the after trial, what the relief sought in the permanent part is. And a lot of it's the same, just permanent. Number 9 is prohibiting them from disclosing or recording any private conversations, which is not a big deal. I don't think they care about that. Number 10, permanently enjoining Granny and Barbecue, as well as any agent, employee, or affiliates acting on their behalf. We see the message that Tony sent to Barbecue Lady that says basically, I don't care if I win or lose, I just want to make you pay. Basically, I'm punishing you by making you spend all this money, and I don't care if I win or lose. So anti-SLAPP shuts stuff like that down. It keeps people from being financially drained in cases that are unjust. And in this case, the judge decided that this was infringing on free speech. It was trying to shut down their free speech. So
right.
when the anti-SLAPP is granted, that should put a stop on the financial draining. Now, of course, they've appealed, so there's more financial stuff going into it. But if the court holds the anti-SLAPP judgment up, then the court fees incurred during this appeal time will also be awarded ×3. So hopefully that happens. But it was just the relief sought in the preliminary part of the injunction. And number 8 is just any other relief that the court deems just. And that's the preliminary injunction relief. So that would go into place once it's filed and before they go in front of the judge for the actual trial. And luckily, anti-SLAPP law exists in Pennsylvania. And we see the message that Tony sent to Barbecue Lady that says basically, I don't care if I win or lose, I just want to make you pay. Basically, I'm punishing you by making you spend all this money, and I don't care if I win or lose. So anti-SLAPP shuts stuff like that down. It keeps people from being financially drained in cases that are unjust. And in this case, the judge decided that this was infringing on free speech. It was trying to shut down their free speech. So when the anti-SLAPP is granted, that should put a stop on the financial draining. Now, of course, they've appealed, so there's more financial stuff going into it. But if the court holds the anti-SLAPP judgment up, then the court fees incurred during this appeal time will also be awarded ×3. So, okay, now we're going to look at the after trial, what the relief sought in the permanent part is. And a lot of it's the same, just permanent. Number 9 is prohibiting them from disclosing or recording any private conversations, which is not a big deal. I don't think they care about that. Number 10, permanently enjoining Granny and Barbecue, as well as any agent, employee, or affiliates acting on their behalf from making any defamatory or harassing statements regarding the plaintiffs and from engaging in any conduct intended to harm plaintiffs' reputation, privacy, or safety. And again, with this, I ask who decides what harassing statements are, because BJ's idea of harassment is different from someone else's definition of it. And these are also people that are going to be a little more sensitive to whatever Granny and Barbecue say about them because they're angry at them. So who decides where the line is for that? That's my question as far as that goes. Also, I want to state real quick that I am not an attorney. I'm not acting as an attorney. Do not take legal advice from me. I'm just telling you what I'm reading and interpreting for myself as a public nobody, okay? Number 11, directing Granny and Barbecue to return any confidential or private information obtained during the course of their conduct, including but not limited to recordings, messages, other data related to plaintiffs in whatever form, and certify no copies remain in their possession. Now, in my opinion, as a nobody, this to me sounds like if they got any information about their families or any information from friends, anything personal, confidential, during, I guess, the whole time they've known them, that they're supposed to turn that over. Now, how in the world that happens, how they decide they've turned everything over and what they have, I don't know. So, but I don't, in my opinion, I don't think Granny has a lot of that. And if she did, I don't think she would mind handing it over. I think she wants anything to do with people, and that's just my take on it. I may be wrong.
Thank you, Mystic. I appreciate that. I hope that you have a good night, and thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you. Appreciate that.
wrong, but I don't see that being a problem. Number 12, barring defendants Barbecue and Granny from contacting plaintiffs or any named individuals in this action, directly or indirectly through any means for any purpose other than court-sanctioned communication. Again, I don't think that this will be a problem. I don't think that Granny wants to communicate with any of them. So
No, I don't think so
deal, in my
either.
opinion. Number 13, and this one I have a problem with, mandating defendants inform their audiences, including followers, supporters, subscribers, and associates, to cease and desist from all defamatory, harassing, threatening behavior, and provide evidence to the court that instructions have been issued. So again, I feel like that this is trying to infringe on the...
I totally agree with what she's going to say here. So this number 13 is directed at you guys, okay? Directed at subs, audiences, anybody that they interact with. They want anybody that they interact with to shut the fuck up too, basically is what they're saying, just to cut it short. So it's unbelievable that they think that they could do that. Just shut people up, everybody. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're literally, they all need a 5150, I believe. So anyways.
Viewers, free speech. We don't know what they consider harassing, threatening,
Wow.
People take, especially when they're words written out in message or text form, people can take those the wrong way. And you're trying to tell a mass group of people that they can't talk negatively about these 10 people. That's crazy to me. And I feel like that's definitely trying to infringe upon a group's free speech. And this is why Granny has always said, I'm doing this for y'all too. She is doing this for the viewers and her supporters also, because part of this injunction is trying to silence us as well, in my opinion. Number 14, ordering Granny Barbecue to reimburse plaintiffs, all 10, for costs, expenses, and damages arising from their unlawful conduct, including punitive damages as appropriate for willful and malicious actions. So again, we're here at the money part, BJ. They're asking for reimbursement for all 10 plaintiffs for all the cost, damages, expensive, punitive damages. So this would be a high number in my opinion. Again, you have to remember it's going to be times 10 plaintiffs and it's going to be tripled because there's Rico involved. So BJ, to keep repeating, she's not asking for money, flat lie. That is definitely a part of this injunction. Reimbursing them along with punitive damages. So I'm tired of hearing it. Quit saying it, BJ. You are asking for money. You realize it or not, whether you read this or not, whether it was explained to you or not, if you actually read through it, you will see part of the relief sought is reimbursement and punitive damages. And that would be Granny and Barbecue from kids having to pay 10 individual plaintiffs tripled out of money. And then number 15 is any further relief that the court deems appropriate to prevent further harm to the plaintiffs. So there you have it. And you have to remember that a lot of people, I think, have forgotten how and when this started, how big of a deal this was. These two women are being accused of Rico, a criminal enterprise. This went to the news. It was stated on mainstream media that if something happens to Sebastian, Granny and Barbecue will have blood on their hands. And this is all in Granny and Barbecue's backyard. This is their state. People think that that is not a dangerous thing to put out there. They are putting out that these women stopped the searching for this child because of their actions. All of this was done under Sebastian's name. And for the life of me, I don't understand how Granny or Barbecue did anything to impede on the search from Pennsylvania. Look, if you don't like Granny, that's fine. You don't have to. If you think...
If anything, they helped, really. They put out his name. They talked about the story. They had his picture. You know what I mean? Like, so they actually really probably definitely helped instead of hindered. So yeah, it's fucking horrible that they did this.
Think that what she said about Seth was horrible and vile. I take it that you weren't listening to BJ at the time, or just...
Like it says there, there is so much misinformation going around right now. I can't believe my ears, honestly. Please read information for yourselves. Documents are public and for anyone to access. The truth never has to be bent or swayed. I am officially mind blown. BJ, that literally this right here, screenshot it if anybody wants it or needs it. Whatever. This is the most ridiculous thing, honestly. This is advice that you need to take yourself. Did you read the information? Did you get any of the documents? Did you go over any of the documents yourself? I don't think so.
It's free.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable. And truth, that's right. The one thing is she didn't tell the truth. She totally lied in her affidavit or whatever it's called. She completely, she emphasized it like she was, it was so horrible for her that, you know, her life was just in shambles because of Granny talking about her. Fuck off. Like, unbelievable. But yeah.
Or Julie's chat or Lolly's chat where they were saying horrible things about Chris and Katie. They were describing her SA as a child in detail, accusing her of horrible things, talking about Chris doing horrible things, accusing them blatantly. Like, Granny was not
jealous of Granny. She's suing Granny for free, and is sickened that people support Granny. And here again, of course, are some of the text messages that have been shown from BJ and her, you know, her little couple of tribe members that she had there. But yeah, you're disgusting, Brittney. You're fucking gross.
doing that. Granny was actually maintaining that.
I almost hope the judge gives you, Brittney, just a little bit more of a fine than the other ones, because you everything was done out of maliciousness, but you really, truly used this missing boy for your own argument, your own high school grade 5 gain, some kind of pat on the back that you could give yourself to say, I'm better than Granny. Like, it's gross. It's really, it's disgusting. So, but anyway.
These parents aren't going to be honest with us. We're fighting over people that we don't know. Did she get angry when reviewing interviews and emotional and said some things that may have offended people? Yeah, but it was things that she was interpreting from what she's hearing. And everybody is doing that when they're listening to interviews in true crime. So I understand if you don't like the way she does it, don't listen to her. Nobody deserves to go through this in court. I would not approve of any creator going through this. And now she's being sued again. Granny has said nothing different than any of the other trauma creators. It's just who you piss off if they're willing to take the time and money to take you to court. And I hope everybody remembers that, because if you piss off the right person, it's going to be you. BJ starts private messaging with them. Suddenly, it's 911. BJ's got to collect everything she can, and she's thrown into a Discord that has a litigation lounge. She did.
More chat now. More chat now. More chat now. Anyways, it says, remember all, BJ doesn't do the behind the scenes stuff. She's completely trustworthy.
No barbecue. She didn't have interactions with her. She didn't get put in litigation lounge because of barbecue. It's because of Granny. She said in her message, Nick's going after Granny first because she's local. Because what's that mean? Local means.
Look at this. I hope Center is cool. He's going after Granny's watching now. Good. That's what we want. He's cool with Jonesin.
Means barbecue and Granny equal Rico. Any damages they get paid out, tripled when Rico's involved. Just my opinion. I mean, the 3 times payout isn't my opinion. That's the law in Pennsylvania. But as far as everything else goes, that's my opinion on how things played out. Just really look at it and try to be neutral.
The fact that they didn't choose to end this whole injunction by just agreeing not to speak on you and your family tells me all I need to know about them and their intentions. Exactly, Ivy League. That's all it's ever been about. It wasn't to take her down. It wasn't to take her freedom of speech. It's not that hard to stop speaking on another person. It was merely to get her to leave me alone and just stop. Reason that I know for me, every one of us signed that filing. It wasn't because she lies and says that I did that to hurt her or to, you know, with nefarious reasoning. No, it was to make you stop. To make you stop.
All on the back of a missing child.
I mean, it's just what I had to do was to stop talking about Brittney. Not hard. I guess it's for someone who can't make money in other ways, though. Yeah, no, they don't want to do that. She doesn't want to do that. The rest of them don't.
Strong army.
They want to keep going,
right?
And she's the victim. It's crazy. What world are we in? And
as far as I know, you guys originally weren't asking for any like monetary.
Nope.
So
nope.
By you know, because I know that when you say like you have children and why would you do this, blah blah blah, they're gonna be like, well, we have children.
Brittney has children. Yeah, there was nothing that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for
money, her house, or nothing. Just not even for freedom of speech, dude. Just
no, I just wanted the judge to tell her to leave me alone.
Yeah, leave these people alone. It's weird how. Yeah, it's karma.
You're leaving me with no choice but to go to a damn judge like you're a 5-year-old. I got to go run and tell the teacher and ask them to make you shut the hell up because you don't know how to be an adult and do it on your own. That's what it is. That's it.
So it says, so you're asking why, so you're asking a judge to make her shut up because you don't like what she's saying, and it has nothing to do, or it has nothing to do with freedom of speech.
Oh, nothing more, nothing less. I'm simply asking the judge, hey, judge, can you please make this woman leave me and my family the hell alone? All I'm asking is for you to tell her to zip it and leave me the fuck alone. She can continue talking about whatever she wants to talk about. I'm not taking her freedom of speech away. I'm asking.
Says Granny hasn't done anything to BJ or her family. It's all been words from states away, and BJ has said just as much of it, if not more. I
For her
would
to merely one person to another, leave me alone. It's not that hard. It's quite simple, actually. Actually, it's a lot more simple than people are making it.
Ooh, Dog the Bounty Hunter can't beg podcasters for defamation. This was a article, I guess, by Orion Haroff. And it's at Law 360, April 18th, 2025. I just kept on going there. A Pennsylvania judge has dismissed a sprawling behemoth of a defamation case brought against two crime podcasts by Dog the Bounty Hunter and the father of a missing Tennessee child, whom the podcasters allegedly accuse of being a pedophile, determining that the case was clearly a bid to muzzle participation in a topic of public interest. Yeah, they wanted to shut them up, basically, is what they wanted to do. I can't see the very top of here. Delaware County Judge something. I can't. I'm not sure. Dwayne Dog Chapman, Seth Rogers, and others who accused Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching of a litany of civil and criminal violations arising from their coverage of the missing persons case. According to Thursday's order, Rogers' national spokesperson, Tony Mathis, texted Trude before the case began and directly told her he was just looking to make her pay legal fees and did not care if the case was successful, the order said. That move, Judge Eccles said, clearly warranted dismissing the action under Pennsylvania's anti-SLAPP. Okay, I can't see the very top. But podcast hosts, which the order states undercuts any argument that Rogers and other non-celebrity plaintiffs were not at least limited use public figures. In addition to dismissing the case with prejudice, Judge Eccles said that the plaintiffs need to cover Trude's and Seng's attorney fees and costs associated with the action. That includes you, Brittney, includes you. Thomas King, counsel for Trude, told Law 360 Friday that the case should never have been brought in the first place. Judge Eccles had the opportunity to review the new Pennsylvania anti-SLAPP law and to apply it in this case, he said. Her decision is a model for others to follow. It is also a warning to those who would attempt to suppress free speech. Look at that, Brittney. You're part of something big now. And there we go. That was that. Unbelievable. Very, very well put together. I will again drop the link in the chat for you guys. Copy. So please do go and give them a like. If you have a subscribe as well, if you haven't subscribed to them yet, please do. Make sure that you give them a thumbs up on their video though, because they did a really, really good job. If you haven't seen this whole thing, please do go back and watch it. It's full of receipts, and it really, really, really lays things out for you guys. So yes. Oh, no worries, Sunflower. I wish I could have done it all in one night, because it's hard to kind of remember what was at the beginning. But very good. Very, very, very good. So thank you, Just Saying, for doing that and putting it out there for us. Again, if you're not subbed, please do go over and sub up to them. So I am not, I don't have the house to myself anymore. No, the hubby just came home. So we'll call
If
it a
you
night.
can you redirect us over to Jay's?
Oh, I know she's, I still can't figure out, I can't see. Ooh, give me a second.
Okay.
I know that, hang on a second. Well, I get more emails than I thought. Oh, here we go. Okay. I just found it. I found the directions on how to redirect. Okay. Click on content. Go to the live tab.
Yes, the hubby is a better option.
Okay, let's see if I can try to do this. Okay, so studio. Sorry, I'm getting it set up here, you guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Y'all, thank you all so much for coming and hanging with us for a little while on a Sunday night. This is not our normal night to go live, but I'm glad that she did.
It was awesome. It's always good to have daytime lives with you guys. I know I don't get it too often, so. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Bubby. We're going to try and do a redirect. Basically, we're going to be transported over to Jay's. We're going to, kind of like in Willy Wonka, we're going to go into the little interwebs and millions of little pieces and show up over in Cooterville.
Right? If I can figure this out, my gosh.
Well, if not, there's the link in there.
Yeah, we might have to do it just with the link, because
yeah, there you guys. Why don't you guys go ahead and click that link that Bubby just dropped, and that will take us over into Jay's. And on your way into Jay's, make sure you hit that like button for her and let her know that we sent you.
yes, I will. I promise I will work on this redirect thing to figure out exactly how to do it every time. I just forget. I can't find where it's where it's at. And
it's okay.
So yeah. So I apologize for that, you guys. But definitely go over to Jay's. I probably will sneak over there myself and have a little listen. So but my hubby just got home, so yeah, he had to do some work today on a day he's not supposed to work. So yeah.
Well, go spend some time with the hubby and all you guys at the treehouse. I'll see you all over at Jay's. Have a good night. Happy Sunday.
Thanks. Annie. Oh, there she's gone just like that. Handmade by Ange. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am looking to try to figure this out. But yes, everybody, please go on over to Jay's. I don't know if she's got bingo going on or not. I hope so, because bingo is amazing. So much fun. And I will see you guys around. Thanks for hanging out with me and Jilly on a Sunday afternoon. Have a great one, you guys. We'll see you around. Bye. Oh, one last thing. Put me up on the big screen. I'd appreciate it. Much love. Bye, you guys.